Hey my dancers, welcome back. We're going to start with the first half of this class, just doing a warm-up, getting our bodies moving and looking at some of our technique and stuff. So let's just get the music on and get moving. All right, jump. If you have a skipping rope, you can use this too.
Hey boy, what you say, boy? You tryna play coy? Like a game boy? Hit my phone, boy. Is your homeboy? Are you a lone boy? Come give me the homeboy. Got a boy with degrees, a boy in the streets, a boy on his knees, he a man.
2 out, 2 in. And you're gonna do out, in with the legs. And the arms are just different. And I can't really explain it, but they stay. Reach over. So right now you want to just keep moving and flat back. Plie. Up, my arms are coming to fifth. They're just second and to fifth. Weight is forward over my toes. Again, reach over. 1, down, over, up, reach, 2, repeat. Really bend those knees. Get nice and low in that plie. And again, plie and stretch. Hold the belly button in. Tippy toe balance, flat back. Good. Roll up. Turn out. 1, 2, 2 fast. 1 slow, 2 fast. Slow, fast. Hold it, releve, hold. Wait for it. Open up the arms. Really pressing heels forward, high arches. Heels up, down, and up. If you can do both at the same time, great. If not, modify one at a time. But see, I'm nice and low. Want to press low. Good. Shake it up. And swing that arm. And we get low in that plie. Legs are wide and grounded. Switch. Let it go. Good. Okay. We're going to face the side. I'm going to work actually on a turnout. So we're going to turn out. Now watch that pelvis. Pulling it in. Okay? So we're going to hold. And go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stretch. Again. Quarter broad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie. 6. You're going to flick it out. Close. Flick. Switching. Alternating. Flick. I'm going through my foot. Peel it off. Flick it out. Peel it. Holding our turnout. And we're going to just press up into rise. Hold. Close your eyes. Drop your arms. Okay, good. You're going to take a nice wide position, okay? So we're going to reach over. I'm turning out. Use that turnout from the hip, okay? And I'm not twisting, like I'm not moving my hips. You know, this is a really great warm-up too. But I'm just kind of stretching right now with a nice wide side lunge. Okay? Both legs are turned out. Keeping the space open here. And again, reaching 1, 2, 3, up, 4, 1, 2, 3, one more time. Reach a little further. Reach, reach, reach. You feel such a good stretch on your side obliques and hips. Okay, let's go to the floor. Shaking out those legs. Posture. I'm just going to face the side so you can see me. Flex, point, flex, point. Arms reach up. 5, 6, pulsing forward. 1, 2, 3, arms second. And 1, 2, 3, arms out. 1. One more. And you're gonna flex and grab. And opening it up to second. You're gonna reach over, 1, and reach as far as you can. Up, reaching further, but don't touch the floor. And 1, reach further, 2, up. Good, crossing one leg over. Twist. Keeping that spine super long, sitting up tall. And switch. Not going to spend too much time on warm-up, girls. Just because I am splits. Obviously, we talked about this in your acro class. Very square. Sliding it down. Always use something else, a cushion, a yoga block to do your oversplit. Okay. So I'll let you do your splits just because I want to get moving into some other things. So we're actually going to warm up. We already did our feet a bit. Let's actually look into just straight into our bat mat. So if you have a wall, we talked about it in acro class too, right? I'm using this wall actually. I'm standing right on my supporting leg. My hips are very square and I'm reaching forward. My foot is flexed because it's flat against the wall, which gives me even more of a stretch in my hamstring. I prefer this because I kind of have to like hold my leg. I can't relax. Because if you put your leg on like a table, you're relaxed, right? But if you have it pressed against a wall, you're kind of still holding yourself and you're getting more of a stretch because your foot's flexed and you're really feeling that in the hamstring. So kind of pressing up against a wall and stretching those hamstrings will prep you for your leg grabs, right? So we have our leg grab. I'm just gonna lower this. But I wanna do a stationary exercise with you that you don't need to travel. Unless you have room to travel, you can move it also. So I'm gonna face you and I'm turned out. My front leg is bent, my back leg is straight, arms are in just second. My weight is more forward. Both hips should be facing the front as much as possible. And you're brushing and swinging that back leg through first position all the way up. Okay, so you're brushing and swinging it and back, right? My weight is on my supporting leg. See, because when my weight comes off, I can't swing my leg. Don't lift it. Kick it. Give it some force. Brush kick, okay? So the exercise is 8 to the front. Angle it a bit. Now I'm bending both. Just because it's easier to keep my hips to the front. But I'm angling it more to the side. So I'm still going to brush through first position. And I'm going to lift to the side. Kick in front of your arm. So I'm still swinging it and brushing it to the side, coming down in my nice deep plie. Swinging and brushing it. Then I'm going to switch. I believe we've done this in class quite a few times, but it's been a while. So I just wanted to recap because we're stationary. We don't need a lot of space. You just bat maw to the front and then you go to the side, okay? After you do 8 front, 8 side right, 8 front, 8 side left, you're going to come back to first position Draw the leg up, retire, and then you're going to balance. You can hold your hands up in fifth, up on releve ideally, and then you're gonna try the other leg. Okay? So we can maybe actually use this track. This might work. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2. My weight has to stay forward. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to angle it to the side for now. We'll just do 6. But I want you to do 8 when you're practicing this exercise at home. That might have been 4, 1, 2. And I'm pressing my heel down. I'm digging my heel down to the floor every time. That supporting leg is super important. Okay, now I'm going to go into my retire. Again, do 8. And I'm going to take a balance. And then I'm going to go to my other leg. Always balance on flat first. And then test yourself rising up. Lift, 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 lift. Okay. So that was kind of just a quick rundown of the battement front and side exercise. Now, if you do have some space, I do want you to take your kicks across. So we step forward 1, downstage leg kicks first. Turn yourself to the front. Set yourself up for what? Side battement. Step. Now I'm doing second arabesque, which is the same arm, same leg. That opens out. And I'm on a plie. My front leg is on a plie. Chassé, step together, step. To repeat. This is actually a great tempo for this exercise. So I'm just going to mark it. Ready? And step, brush front, step to the side, to the back, gallop out, repeat. Okay? So this is definitely a great one to do if you have some space and you're getting front, side, and back. I know we've worked on our Giselle. I don't know if it was second or first arabesque, but you're really working that back. Okay? And you're using a plie. Now watch your front leg, because I know sometimes we kind of just like swing and then like our leg goes in or parallel. So really maintain that turnout when your leg is at the back. Going back to this exercise, you know what you can actually add, if you want to do it, is your leg grab. So you do 8 kicks. Last one, grab it. Get that hip down. How do you get your hip down? Use your turnout, okay? Turnout, heel forward. Okay, so you're gonna do your leg grab. And if you really want to challenge yourself more, dancers, stretch your supporting leg and take a balance. Okay? This is going back to your technique, your ballet bar work, right? So it's stuff you've already been working on. To the side, I'm not crazy about grabbing the leg with 2 hands because then we twist and all this happens. So let's just maybe grab it with 1 and make sure that hip is down. We want to avoid popping it out like this, okay? So if you're gonna grab your leg to the side, and right now my leg isn't even that high, okay? But my supporting leg is turned out. My legs are straight. Bend it if you have to. Bend the supporting leg. Try to get it straight and try to hold it in à la seconde, okay? So again, these exercises can be modified if you just want to kick, if you want to add a hold, a leg grab, if you have some space, this combo, okay? And for those of you who want to be working on your leg grab turns, after you grab your leg, we took a plie and we wrapped. And you pull, I mean, my leg doesn't go as high as some of yours, but you pull that leg in up, right into the side. So the hip actually pops a little bit for that leg turn grab, only for the turn. But when you're balancing and holding it, I want you to keep yourselves as square as possible, okay? What else? I want us to work on our pirouettes. So there is this drill. We can move forward. 1, 2 is releve. Open up. 3, prep 4. Balance. So this exercise does travel forward. So if you have more space going this way, then do it this way. 1, 2, open, 3, 4. Now I'm in releve on 3 still. 1, 2, I'm still on releve balancing. 3, my arms slice out to second. 3, 4 is my prep. Now majority of my weight is forward, okay? Not here, but majority of my weight is forward. And the back leg is kind of just there, all right? Always practice your balance hold first, and then turn towards your back leg when you're ready for the turn. And how do we finish for this drill? We're gonna finish in neutral. So after your pirouette, you're just gonna bring it back down to parallel. Feet together, parallel, neutral, okay? To go again, so you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're ready to turn again, or balance, okay? But the more you practice on your balancing, then the easier it should ideally get to do your pirouettes. And when you're doing your pirouettes, dancers, don't just like go into like a double or a triple. I'd say go through singles too, because singles are challenging. And to finish a single where, I don't know if I can even do it, where you're still CI hop, where you're holding yourself up is a lot of control and it's hard. So start with your balance, then start with the single, and then get into your doubles and triples, okay? So that being said, we can even look at turnout. We can even do like a point pas de bourrée. Remember our back, side, cross, point, back, side, prep. So we go back, side, front, point, back, side, prep. Now, don't overcross it too much, but you know this position from ballet's fourth position doesn't have to be so forced to your turnout. You know, like modify it a bit. This is kind of where I'm at, right? It's not a crazy position. And then you can even just balance, or I would just say, just try going for the single, okay? Like, I feel like almost a single is harder than a double. So try it like moving through the space with the back, side, front, okay? Back, side, prep. And then turn. For the turned out pirouette. What else? We did our leg grabs. We did some pirouettes. There's en dedans too, so we were doing en dehors. So en dedans, if you have a little bit of space, I would say practice chaîné, prep. Again, this is going back to your ballet, right? You're not opening and winding up here before your turn, okay? You're more square, opening up that front arm and wrapping that knee in. So that knee goes in, okay? It whips around, my arms open and whipping to first. And you know me in this position, I absolutely love to connect my fingertips so I know I am making a connection, okay? Because sometimes we have a tendency to be open and we like let this go. Sometimes we're like touching our breastplate and our bodies. So we want to make sure we're keeping this strong frame. Pretend I am there trying to pull your arms apart and you're not letting me. So that's chaîné, prep, pirouette, come out of it. If I can quickly do it on this side without falling over, hitting something, chaîné, prep. I am square, I am not open and winding up. My weight is forward. I go into it and whip my spot. Spotting is so important. That arm that whips in is important, and how that leg, your retire, whips in. And this one is parallel, remember? Our underdot is parallel. So if you have some space, that is another one. Just chaîné, prep, turn. And you can just do it one side at a time. Chaîné, prep, turn. And come out of it with control, please. If you don't even have space to do that, I would just say, like even just practicing from here, parallel. And you can keep going, or just do 2 and then move back. So again, you have to modify the exercises, or like with what space you're working with. But regardless, you don't need a lot of space, because if I can do that in this little tiny space with all these fun things around, I'm sure you could find a little bit of space, and you're also smaller than me. So that wraps it up.